to locate the body of the unidentified 61-year-old downstream of the vessel. This death brings the total number of boating fatalities to 23 so far this year. As of right now, this incident is still under investigation.
A woman was found dead after a reckless homicide. A report came in on September 14th of a shooting in Coffee County. Investigators found 22-year-old Katrina Blackburn dead after a gunshot wound to the head. Authorities conducted a search with the 14th Judicial Attorney's Office and found 27-year-old James Garrett Lyon, who lived in the same residence. Lyon claims was trying to unload the firearm but pulled the trigger, shooting Blackburn in the process. He was arrested and charged with reckless homicide and felony in possession of a firearm. Lyon's bond is set for $125,000, with his next day in court is set for September 28th.
The Warren County Sheriff's Department is asking for your assistance in locating a man and woman who are wanted in connection to an alleged attempted homicide. The Warren County Sheriff's Office is looking for Jonathan McPeak and Christina Wallace. Authorities report that McPeak is wanted for attempted homicide charges and Wallace is wanted for accessory to commit homicide. The two were last seen leaving a home on Ike Adock Road after midnight on September 18th. The two are believed to be driving a blue or silver late 90s or early 2000s Buick. If you have any information on the whereabouts of these two, please call the Warren Sheriff's Department and ask for investigators Holden Baker or Jason Rowland.
A Murfreesboro family is grateful for the quick actions and thinking of a Murfreesboro police officer who saved their baby's life, and the family was able to be reunited with the officer after the incident.
Soon I closed my eyes, then my boyfriend screamed out and said, "No, help, call 911, Marshall, call 911.
It's a parent's worst fear.
911, where's your emergency?
Their baby, not breathing, fighting for life.
My son stopped breathing."
In all the panic, the mother and father unsure what to do, other than to grab their unconscious baby and start driving.
Listen to me. Are you driving right now? Are you in the car?
Hey,
I need you guys to pull over. What color and type of vehicle are you in?
I'm driving.
You're in a gray car?
Murfreesboro police officer Robert Bear happened to be in the Bradyville Pike area when the medical assist call went out over the radio shortly after 2 a.m. on August 31st. He was flagged down by the frantic father who wasted little time handing his 1-year-old son, Zaire Brown, to the officer. With only moments to react, Bear quickly realized what part of his job is all about: saving lives.
Hey, Zaire. Come on, man. Hey, stay with me, buddy. Stay with me. Zaire, stay with me.
Daddy, please don't stop breathing.
Come on. 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 Stay with me. Stay with me, Zaire. He's breathing.
Picked him up, and his eyes rolled in the back of his head. And that's when I set him back down, and he wasn't breathing again, so I started chest compressions again. And then once he came to, he started breathing.
Come on. Stay with me, little man. Okay. Hey. Not like my blue lights. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. 11:45, the baby's breathing.
Firefighters and paramedics would soon arrive and continued medical care. Officer Bear's emotion taking over.
Relief. I don't know how long I did compressions for. I told someone else, I was like, it felt forever. Because I think in that situation, it feels like forever.
Almost a week later, an emotional reunion.
You remember me and all my stuff? Oh, this is weird.
Officer Bear gets to hold little Zaire once again, but this time under miraculous circumstances.
Thinking about my own son and wanting to go home and just grab him, make sure he was okay. And then coming back here tonight, it's a good feeling.
I lost my child in 2020, so we really appreciate it, and I thank you very much.
Mother Marshall Brown is a woman of few words,
Yeah,
but her message for Officer Bear speaks volume.
I'm glad that you saved our child. but it ain't one for you.
Brown says Officer Bear is her son's angel on earth.
It's just a miracle. Verily, he's a miracle, and I'm proud of him.
It has been said that every officer remembers that one special call for service in their career. For Officer Bear, saving little Zaire Brown's life is his.
Absolutely. I'll never forget the things that took place and the sound he made when he started breathing.
For Behind the Badge,
Yeah, spit it out, buddy. Okay. He's breathing.
I'm Larry Flowers.
Zari is okay, but as of right now, it is unclear to what caused him to lose consciousness. This is definitely one rescue that is not going to be forgotten anytime soon. And now Elise Sandlin joins us with our first look at the weather.
For those of you ready for that chilly fall weather, hang tight. It's just around the corner. With a high of 77 degrees in Murfreesboro, it's one of the cooler days we've had this month. Only 1 degree lower, Shelbyville is resting at a high of 77, while McMinnville, Mount Juliet, and Woodbury are slightly cooler and shouldn't get above 75. Smithville and Manchester have our lowest temperature of the day, sitting at a lovely 74 degrees today.
Thanks, Elise. I know I'm definitely ready for some more of that fall weather. And still ahead on Middle Tennessee News, there's been a recent change at MTSU involving the College of Liberal Arts, and a new sports team could be on the horizon for the city of Murfreesboro. That's coming up next on Middle Tennessee News.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right. Because a few hours ago, in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
The black truck? Hey, Christina from accounting.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, I used to date a girl named Christina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then she dumped me for my best friend. You want to see some photos of them that I took?
I don't.
I thought we talked about this, buddy.
Buzz and overshared again?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna call a car.
That's a smart idea.
So yeah, I know, that's why I did it.
Hey, you're gonna get back to the top of the mountain.
Does that mean I'm gonna get back with Christina?
No.
Oh.
No.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Middle Tennessee State University has kicked off its annual True Blue Tour and has announced a brand new program for this year. President Sidney McPhee announced a brand new, first-of-its-kind program during the appreciation luncheon for Rutherford County counselors. The High School and Community College Counselor Scholarship Program gives Tennessee high school and community college counselor scholarships that they will be able to dispense to their own students. This program will award $2,500 to each school or community college to give out to their students. The school or college will be able to decide to distribute the full sum to one of the students or multiple students to attend MTSU.
I don't think you'll find an institution
that will guarantee a high school or community college for you to make the decision. We will give you a check for $2,500 for you to distribute to any student that you think deserve it and need it on your campus. How do you like that?
Two departments in the College of Liberal Arts are merging. On September 12th, the MTSU Board of Trustees agreed to put the Department of Global Studies and Human Geography and the Department of Political Science and International Relations under one name. The newly christened Department of Political and Global Affairs will keep all majors, minors, and certificates that the departments originally had. Students and faculty will also be transferred into the newly named department. The hope of the merger is to make the college more efficient with their reporting structure. The department is responsible for degrees like political science and international relations.
The Unstoppable Women's Organization President Night of Hope concert is happening in Manchester, Tennessee. Megan Farrell, founder of Unstoppable Women, announced the event will feature a lineup of 4 country artists. These artists include Lindsey James, Louis Bryce, Jacob Milton, and local artist Michael Childress. The concert will take place on September 30th at Common John Brewing Company in Manchester, and tickets are selling fast. All proceeds from the event will go to working single moms who may need assistance this Christmas.
Big things are happening in the Murfreesboro sports world. A new sports team may be on its way soon, and I attended the city council meeting myself to see if this new proposal could be a home run. Murfreesboro may soon become home plate for a new baseball organization. Communications executive Jason Rose presented a proposal for a new AA minor league baseball team to the city council.
Knowing that the citizens, the council, the staff, or our franchise at the end of the day may say no.
A potential outline states that a new stadium would be coming in the next few years. However, a decision of this magnitude is not something to tread lightly.
I still want the community to stay involved because obviously this is a big decision and I want it not to be one we take lightly.
The idea is described as a great way to revitalize the downtown Murfreesboro area with a new epicenter. In addition, Schaub also highlighted how this could be a home run opportunity for students at MTSU.
Employee development program that lays out a blueprint of introducing young people to jobs in sports management and using our facility and our team.
It certainly creates good cooler talk, but at this moment, it is still only in the exploratory phase. And some people in Murfreesboro and city council members are still wary of moving to first base.
More with sports. I personally would like us to do something for affordable housing in the homeless. I mean, I think that's where the city needs to go.
In Murfreesboro, Dylan Simmons, Middle Tennessee News. This potential new move could happen sometime in the future. However, all the talks are still ongoing. We'll see how it all shakes out.
Wow, that's great, Dylan. It's so exciting to hear that for the upcoming class. And now let's check in with Elise to see what's in store for tonight's forecast.
Today is partially cloudy across the board, and wind between 5 and 8 miles per hour in all surrounding counties is making it feel chillier. Temperatures will continue to drop into the night after the sun sets at 6:48 p.m. Murfreesboro, Mount Juliet, and Woodbury will get into the low 50s at 53 degrees, while Shelbyville, McMinnville, Smithville, and Manchester will be sitting at a low of 52. Make sure you get a chance to see the waxing crescent moon tonight. Current conditions are clear and should remain so throughout the night. Stay tuned for the 5-day forecast after the break.
Thanks, Elise. When we come back from the break, we'll have your full 5-day forecast, and Ryan Martinelich is over in the MTN Sports Win with our weekend sports recap. Stick around.
Son, love is like the ocean. You have to tread the waters.
Dad, that's not the kind of help I needed. Jessica, will you go to prom with me?
Yes.
Thousands of teens in foster care can't wait to share their first with you.
If I could go back and change it all, I would. I think I'm gonna miss you the most. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Or maybe it's just the little moments. If I could go back and change it all, if I could go back, I would. But I can't.
Once there was a boy who did the same thing again and again. One day, he was told he had autism. He got help and slowly learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
Natural disasters are a fact of life in the U.S. And between activities and school, chances are you won't be with your kids when they happen. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids can help your children feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
Put the keys down, Kevin.
But I'm gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
My text to emoji ratio has gotten a little out of hand.
A little?
Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
Welcome back to Middle Tennessee News, and now Elise joins us with our full 5-day forecast. Elise, what do you have for us?
The next 5 days are supposed to be warm and mostly cloudy in Rutherford and surrounding counties. Today we're looking at partly cloudy skies with a high of 77 degrees and a low of 53 tonight. It should be one of our cooler days this week, as Tuesday will be slightly warmer at 81 degrees and with cloudy skies and a low of 50 at night. Wednesday's high is sitting at 48 or 84 degrees and will get into the low 60s at night with a low of 61. Thursday continues with the warm streak with the high set at 84 degrees, and you'll have a colder evening with the temperature dropping to 61 degrees at night. Our week will end with a warm Friday of 85 degrees with partly cloudy skies and a predicted not to drop below 61 degrees Friday night.
Thanks, Elise. I know I'm really looking forward to those cooler evenings and some good weather for MTSU homecoming game on Saturday. And just so you know, Saturday is full of events, starting with the homecoming parade at 11 a.m. The parade begins on East Main Street and ends on Greenland Drive. And the game starts at 6 p.m. where the Blue Raiders will take on Colorado State at Floyd Stadium. For more information about homecoming, visit the MTSU website. And when we come back, Ryan will be in the MTN Sports Den with our weekend sports report.
Son, love is like the ocean. You have to tread the waters.
Dad, that's not the kind of help I needed. Jessica, will you go to prom with me?
Yes.
Thousands of teens in foster care can't wait to share their first with you.
If I could go back and change it all, I would. I think I'm gonna miss you the most. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Or maybe it's just the little moments. If I could go back and change it all, if I could go back, I would. But I can't.
Once there was a boy who did the same thing again and again. One day, he was told he had autism. He got help and slowly learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
Natural disasters are a fact of life in the U.S. And between activities and school, chances are you won't be with your kids when they happen. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids can help your children feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
Put the keys down, Kevin.
But I'm gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
My text to emoji ratio has gotten a little out of hand.
A little?
Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
Welcome back. We have plenty to cover here in the MTN Sports Den, starting with Blue Raider football. Playing in front of a home crowd for the first time this season, MTSU was able to successfully defend Johnny Red Floyd Stadium against the visiting Murray State Racers 35-14. The offense was clicking all night as the Blue Raiders accounted for nearly 510 yards, with sophomore quarterback Nicholas Variado throwing for 291 yards and 2 touchdowns and adding 41 yards to the ground game. Sophomore running back Jaden Credle combined for 150 yards of total offense and 2 touchdowns, 1 receiving and another one on the ground that went for 71 yards in the first quarter. The Blue Raider defense has still struggled to defend the run as Murray State was able to put up over 200 yards on the ground. But the Racers turned the ball over 3 times and had 2 drives stall after being unable to convert on 4th down, leading to an MTSU victory. The Blue Raiders will be back in action at home this Saturday as they play host to Colorado State. Meanwhile, Blue Raider volleyball has continued to light up the court this season following a sweep over opponents this weekend in Virginia. Playing in the Patriot Invite, hosted by George Mason, MTSU won all 3 matches, including a doubleheader against the host team and Seattle University to open the event. Senior outside hitter Kayla Henley was named MVP after tallying 39 kills over the 3 matches, while hitting on nearly 47% of her kill attempts. Senior setter Taylor Eisert and senior middle blocker Deja Smith earned all tournament honors for their efforts in the Blue Raiders' success, with Eisert totaling 113 assists and Smith added 20 kills and 8 total blocks. MTSU starts conference play this weekend as they travel to New Mexico to play the Aggies in a 2-game series. Also in action over the weekend was women's soccer as the Blue Raiders traveled to Cookeville on Sunday to take on Tennessee Tech. It was a square match until a goal from Tennessee Tech gave the Golden Eagles a 1-0 lead going into halftime. Another goal from Tennessee Tech early in the second period led to a Blue Raider finding themselves down 2 scores. MTSU would fight back late as Sadie Sturbins and Ellie Goff would score a goal apiece, with Goff's coming with 3 minutes before the end of regulation. Both teams would get a few more shots on goal before time was called, and the match ended in a tie, 2-2. Women's soccer will be back in action on Thursday as they host Conference USA newcomer Liberty. Blue Raider tennis also found themselves very busy over the weekend as they traveled to Destin, Florida for the Battle at the Beach tournament. MTSU squared off against tough teams such as Tulane, Florida State, and Georgia State. Freshman newcomer Igor Behringer would go on to win 2 of his 3 singles matches for his first collegiate victories, with doubles team Shu Matsuoka and Kareem Al-Amin winning 2 of their matches on court 1. Days 2 and 3 found the Blue Raiders struggling as no Blue Raider won their respective singles matches against Georgia State, and Behringer won the only singles match for MTSU against Florida State. Blue Raider tennis will have some time before their next fall tournament as they will travel to Tuscaloosa towards the end of the month. And wrapping it up here in the Sports Den is golf, as the men's golf team finished up round 1 of a 2-round day at the Bearcat Invitational. First round action saw the Blue Raiders finish in a tie for 3rd with Brigham Young for a team total of 3 under par, behind Chattanooga and Cincinnati. Senior Owen Stamper led all MTSU golfers, firing a 3 under 68, with fellow senior Michael Barnard shooting a 1 under 70. Second round began after all participants finished their morning rounds, with 3rd and final round being played tomorrow. Guys, back to you.
Well, thanks, Ryan. Appreciate that. And I got to say, Middle Tennessee soccer, you talked about that. Great atmosphere, a great team. They're making a lot of strides here, especially from where they were last year to where they were this year. They've already surpassed that win total. They're looking like a team that can compete. And Thursday night, they're taking on a very good Liberty team. So it's going to be interesting to see how they counter that. And of course, the atmosphere this weekend in the stadium was absolutely electric with the Blue Raider football team defeating Murray State. The question is, can they carry that over against Colorado State? That's going to be the big one to watch, but it's going to be a great atmosphere. And of course, we just saw the Rams play good old Neon Dion. So how will Middle Tennessee take on a team that almost beat the Buffaloes? We'll see all that soon. That's all the time that we have for today. Thank you all so much for joining us for Middle Tennessee News. If you missed this or any show, you can watch them on our website, middletennesseenews.net. I'm Dylan Simmons, joined by Kira Fullington, Ryan Martinulich, and Elise Sandlin.
Make sure to follow us on all social media sites on Facebook/Middle Tennessee News or at Middle TN News on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. We're going to have another show on Wednesday, September 20th, so make sure you join in.
All right.
I did not know it was
Son, love is like the ocean. You have to tread the waters.
Dad, that's not the kind of help I needed. Jessica, will you go to prom with me?
Yes.
Thousands of teens in foster care can't wait to share their first with you.
If I could go back and change it all, I would. I think I'm gonna miss you the most. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Maybe it's just the little moments. If I could go back and change it all. If I could go back, I would. But I can't.
Once there was a boy who did the same thing again and again. One day, he was told he had autism. He got help and slowly learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
Natural disasters are a fact of life in the U.S. And between activities and school, chances are you won't be with your kids when they happen. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids can help your children feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
Put the keys down, Kevin.
But I'm gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
My text to emoji